Statesmen basketball fans have been waiting a while to see a ranked team take the court at Walter Sillers Coliseum in Cleveland. The last time that actually happened, 2009. That's when I graduated high school, and I'm 27 now. Anyway, in a sense, we're getting back to the old ways, a time when both Delta State basketball teams were feared and respected in Division II hoops. The Statesmen vaulted into the NABC Top 25 last week at number 24. This week, up 4 spots, now the number 20 team in the nation with a 14-2 overall record, 7-1 in Gulf South Conference play. The DSU men still atop the Gulf South Conference standings, and recent wins over rival North Alabama and newcomer Union definitely helped keep the Statesmen on top. Let's see some highlights from those games. Thursday, January 14th, brought North Alabama to Cleveland, and the Lions definitely had an upset in mind. About halfway through the first half, Delta has just a 2-point lead. UNA bringing pressure. Mike Weems' defender is on the floor, so he quickly drives baseline, banks in the shot. Statesmen leading 16-12. Jack Magin passes inside to Willie Reedus, but when the Lions double Reedus, he goes back to Magin. Jack strokes a wide open 3, Delta up by 4. Don't count out the big man for a jump shot. Mike Washington with a long 2. It's 28-21 DSU. The shot clock is ticking down here. Statesmen trying to do something quick. Cornell Knight comes through with a 3-pointer. We head to the locker room with a tie game thanks to a last-second UNA 3. At the break, it's 34-34. Second half now, freshman Devin Schmidt out and running, went behind the back. His teammates loved that. He lays it in. At the 9:41 mark, Delta State is up by 11 on North Al, 62-51. Reedus takes a pass at the foul line here, takes a little dribble, then just shoots right over the defender. It's 68-60, Statesmen leading. About 3 minutes to go in the game now. Magin decides to drive to the baseline, then inside. He lets the ball roll off his fingers into the net. Delta holding a 5-point lead. And the Statesmen keep this one out of reach with foul shots, taking down rival North Alabama 84-72. 2 days later, it was time to bring Union into Sillers Coliseum. The Bulldogs are one of the newest members of the Gulf South, but no one escapes the awesome DSU pep band. First half here, Washington sets a pick for Schmidt. The defense pulls, Schmidt misses. Washington, though, right there to help with the rebound and the putback. Statesmen on top 19-17. A perfect little inbounds play here as a wide open Magin drains a shot from beyond the arc. Delta State is up by 6. Knight inside to Zelvin Smith Jr. in the paint. He hits a little turnaround hook shot. At halftime of this one, Delta State leads Union 29-25. Let's take it to the second half. Washington working on the post under the defense. Up for the score. Statesmen out to a 52-37 lead now. Union trying out the full court press, but Schmidt leaves his man behind and then just doesn't stop. Straight to the bucket for the layup. Delta holding a 15-point lead. Reedus calling for the ball in the paint. He gets it, uses it to score 62-47 Statesmen. About 5 minutes left. Delta State isn't done. Knight with a jumper at the foul line. Delta State goes on to beat Union 75-64.
2 huge wins, and really pleased with today. You know, it's North Alabama's a very good basketball team, and that's a game that our team's been waiting a year to play. So a lot of emotions, a lot of mental and physical energy involved in that win, and you know, experience and time tells you that today's game is that proverbial trap game, and it doesn't help us any that Union goes and loses by a large margin to Christian Brothers on Thursday night. So you've got a Union team coming in here that's got a chip on their shoulder that wants to get that out of their system as quickly as they can. We got our team that's coming off of arguably one of our biggest wins of the year. And so you're set up for a tough day. And I really give all the credit in the world to our guys, our seniors, and our leaders for not allowing that to happen. We felt it was imperative that we get off to a really good start today, and we did. And I thought that kind of dictated the course of the first half. And then in the second half, again, that we need to get off to a really good start. And we pushed it up to it was double digits. And I thought from that time on that our team did a really good job of just controlling and managing the game and getting the win.
Washington had back-to-back double-digit point games, scoring 19 and 18. Combine that with Reedus's 18 and 15, and Delta State had two dominant games in the paint.
Mike has come on and played really well for us. Mike is Mike is a fifth-year senior that is in his third year now with me, having played with us at West Virginia Wesleyan. And we made some adjustments in our offense so that we can put Mike more in a position on the floor where he's a threat. And what I've really been pleased with, and this is just the chemistry between those two, is how he and Willie, there's a connection between those two, and they play really well together. So, yeah, and Mike's, just like all the rest of our guys, but Mike's just a terrific young man, and it's good to see him have that kind of success.
For Magin, it was a season-high 20 points against Union, and Schmidt had 21 against North Alabama. Those two are a sophomore and a freshman, looking good for the future of Statesmen basketball.
Well, we certainly hope so. And it is good when you got a freshman and a sophomore playing as well as those two are. But as we tell our team all the time, Katie, it's not who plays, it's that we play well, and it's not who scores, it's that we score. And when you can get a team to buy into that, then you really become a team, and you become very difficult to defend. Because on any given night, if one guy's not playing as well or shooting it as well, you've got somebody that's there to pick him up. And that's what this team has done, whether it's Mike Weems or Alistair Chisholm or Zelvin Smith or any of our starters, there's been somebody there to pick them up.
Next up for Delta State is the longest trip of the season. The team travels to Valdosta State and West Florida to complete the first half of conference action. When Statesmen return, they'll be playing GSC teams for the second time.
Looking forward to it. The guys are looking forward to it. I think the most important thing is we take tomorrow off, Sunday. We'll get in here and try to retool a little bit on Monday and Tuesday and get ready to play a really tough, very, very, very talented, probably the most talented team in our league in Valdosta. And we will have to have a great effort defensively. This thing kind of goes back to the West Alabama game, and not to take anything away from West Alabama because they were very good that night. But we were not our usual in regards to our defensive play. And since that night, for the most part, if you look at our defensive field goal percentages and three-point field goal percentages, they have been outstanding with each and every game we've played from that point on. So hopefully we can keep that and continue because we're going to need a great effort defensively against Valdosta.
As Coach Boone mentioned, this Valdosta State-West Florida swing is very important. It's a pivotal point in the season, and these are make-or-break-your-season games. Of course, you can listen to them on our website and find full game recaps after it's all over. For GoStatesmen.com, I'm Katie Smith.